currently in BS Biology in the College of Sciences of UST. I'm actually a transferee from Ateneo. In Ateneo, I took 2 years of BS Health Sciences. In my second year, that's when I joined ISEC. So basically, my ISEC experience has been about a year and a half. So to take you back to when I first joined, actually, it was a random summer. I was talking to my friends who happened to be ISECers, and I was telling them how bored I was because they were telling me how busy they were for summer and how fun it is, and I told them I want to be the same. So they told me that ISEC is recruiting for their projects department, and that same day, I met Kat Sanchez and Tina Campos. And also that same day, there just happened to be an orientation, so I attended. And then I went through the whole process. Surprisingly, I got in, considering I didn't know what ISEC was. People just told me it was a business org, and being in health sciences, I wasn't really very businessy. But anyway, I'm glad I got in. And when Kat finally told me to pick a project that I wanted to sort of spearhead and build, I chose the one closest to my course. So Code Red, it's health related, and Kat asked me operations or marketing, and I chose operations. And it was then that I realized the VP for operations does a lot of work. I did most of the work, and my OCP traveled around the country. That's also why I decided to run for OCP, because I realized during that time it wasn't so hard to start a project. Sure, there were lots of what do I do, who do I talk to, the EPs are coming, what are they gonna do, what's an itinerary, those things. But I figured it all out in the end, and when I ran for OCP, I applied all that I learned from being VP. So it's actually very short. That's my whole experience, OCVP, then OCP. Then after that, I transferred to UST. When I transferred to UST, everything wasn't established yet. Like, the new members didn't have roles yet, so I had to wait for the TM department to allocate everyone. So it was that time that I took a long break from ISEC. I think it was a break I really needed as well, because at least come NLDC, I was so well rested, and so my mind was like fresh. So when I went to NLDC, everything they taught me, it went in, and I kept it, and it's what I used to motivate myself to start the PBOX that UST has now. It was actually, I still remember the moment I decided, hey, I want to do a PBOX. It was when Joyce gave a status report on the LC, and I saw our numbers. I saw how those numbers translated to the number of experiences that our LC didn't have yet. So for example, we don't have exchanges. It means that our LC still hasn't experienced matching and realizing and servicing and those things. So I said, okay, I can start this PBOX, maybe form a small team, and at least in that small team, I get to bring the ISEC experience to them, and maybe, hopefully, that small team can run for TLs or VP next term. And I'm proud to say that a lot of them are running for VP next term. So, yeah, 5 VPs and 9 members. But it's really my VPs who do all the work, and they do it really well. The only problem we've had in the PBOX is servicing, which is why I really see the need for the LC to be more centered on exchange, because last term we focused more on the leadership, so you think you can lead and everything, which had nothing to do with exchange. That's why one of my focus areas, as you'll see later on, is exchange culture.